Hello, welcome back. Today I went to Walmart, picked up some oil and a filter for my truck and changed oil in my truck. Went to pick that up. I happened to park over near the section where they sell the trees and shrubs and plants and stuff like that outside the building, and also the place where they sell mulch. And I saw they had a clearance section of mulch there, and it was 60 cents per bag. And I thought, man, that is cheap. And it even has the original price listed there. It was $3.67, I believe, per bag, and they knocked it down to 60 cents a bag. And they had like probably 3 or 4 full pallets sitting there. And I need some mulch, so I went inside and I bought 100 bags. It just so happened when I pulled up, I had my truck. I was pulling my livestock trailer, and so it was a perfect scenario. They have forklifts there at Walmart, so I was able to say, hey, can you just, I paid for it, and you just grab that pallet, put it in my trailer, and away I went. And actually, I put 75 bags in my trailer here, and the other 25 bags it was a little bit too heavy for my trailer, so I put the rest in the back of my truck. But aside from that, found out something that's really kind of scary, a little bit dangerous about mulch. Whoever thought mulch could be dangerous? But I was unloading this, and I noticed that, the top 2 bags, I mean, each bag is wrapped in plastic. The whole pallet was wrapped in pallet wrap. So I thought it was pretty well weatherproof, but top couple bags were really wet. And I thought, that's fine. It rained a couple days here. That's to be expected. As I got going, I was unloading this into my pole barn because I don't know when I'm going to get actually spreading this around. Got down to about the middle of the pack here, and the bags were getting very warm. And from growing up on the farm, I remember when you put bales of hay in the barn, if the hay is wet, spontaneous combustion can happen and burn your barn down. It can just get really hot inside there. It just sits and fester and fester. It gets hotter, 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 starts on fire. And the same thing was happening here. Guessing that's why it was 60 cents a bag. They were having problems with this. I'm guessing this is so wet, it had to have been packaged wet. There's no way in the world, with all the plastic covering all these, that from the top to bottom, this is over 6 feet tall, and all the way down to the very bottom, every square inch is absolutely saturated. Just got to be careful out there. I thought I did get a really good deal, and it will work great. Once you get it spread around wherever you're landscaping your yard and stuff like that, it'll be just fine. It'll dry out. I mean, it rains on it normally, but we have the combination of it being wrapped in plastic and stacked really tight. It is a big fire risk. So just be careful out there if that scenario comes up to you. I mean, right now I changed my plans. I was going to put it in my pole barn. Now I'm actually putting out here on the edge of my driveway away from all the buildings in case it does catch on fire before I get a chance to spread it around. So here I am in my pole barn. Just going to show you real quick. This is where I started unloading it all. And the ground around here, you can't see it, but it's just saturated from all the water running out of it. But I want to show you this. Now, if this catches on fire, you want to know how bad it's going to get? There's a hay bale, there's a hay bale, there's a hay bale. This place is going to go up and have a great big fireball. Let me see if I can poke a hole in one of these bags, and I'll show you just how wet these are. You can see right here, I poked a little hole already, but the water just runs out of these things. So just keep a heads up for something like this. A lot of you people did not grow up on the farm, and you might not be aware of such a thing, but it is a possibility. A lot of farmers do lose their barns. There's such a hurry, crunch for time. They got to get the hay in the barn. Sometimes it's going to be a little wet, but that's the risk they take. Sometimes the barns burn down. Sometimes silos catch on fire for the same reason. So luckily, I was aware of this, stopped it, possibly saved my pole barn from catching on fire and losing a ton of equipment in there. So just thought I'd let you know the risk is out there. It's going to be great once it's spread around, but just don't store it wet. Catch you later.